Hey everyone, what's going on? Jester here. Welcome to episode 18 of our Cloud9 playthrough. Last episode, we went for a little excursion. We hopped into Tropicraft and explored the tropical dimension and came to the potential realization that, that might not be a bad home. Now, the big difference between Tropicraft dimensions and the overworld is Advent of Ascension. In Tropicraft, the AOA mobs do not spawn. And while we've been looking for quite some time to find a new home, we have considered that dimension. Now also, in order to move, we got a lot of stuff here. So this is going to take a fair bit of packing involved. Machines, chests, our smeltery, and even more, all of this. Now, everything hasn't been planted. I still have yet to go down and plant the 10-10-10 fruit seeds. But I haven't done that specifically because I knew we would be getting real close to that whole time to move thing. And that's just more stuff that we would ultimately have to pack up and move. But over the last 2 weeks, for those of you that follow the stream and Twitter and whatnot, know that I have recently created a mod pack. Jester's Rage is a thing. Those of you who have played it know it's insane, it's crazy, and it makes you rage. It lives up to his name. So, I guess what I'm getting to is Jester's Rage being built off of the concept of Cloud9. Should I continue Cloud9? So, I'm going to leave that up to those of you who watch. Over this episode and next episode, we will continue on with our little environment here in Cloud9. Today we're going to be working on machines, just getting some metals cooked up because I want to make strong boxes. I think those are going to be the best way to transport everything. We have backpacks in here, but that's a ton of string. So I would have to go through and create cotton crops at the 10-10-10 value first off, and then have them mass quantitied just where I can make plenty of backpacks. Which is funny because usually I go right for backpacks early off, and I haven't done anything with backpacks. But I'm going to leave that up to you. Do we continue on here in Cloud9 and thus look for a new home, which I think will be Tropicraft? We can always come back and forth and get the necessary mobs to build up the hunter levels to do what we got to do to check out the other dimensions. Or do I switch over to a dedicated play world just for YouTube of Jester's Rage? At the time of this recording, we are, the last day of September. I have submitted the pack. It's in a complete form. It's not complete because it's a mod pack. No mod pack's ever complete. We know this. But in a complete form, it has been submitted to the team over at the AT launcher. It's been approved for the launcher. However, I am waiting for them to go through, look at my pack, look at the XML code, and say, yes, it's good. You're ready for publishing, or no, it's not good. You need to fix it, and then determine whether or not they tell me what I have to fix. So, that is where we are at as of right now. We've had a lot of fun so far here in Cloud9. Obviously, it's the birth of the idea of Jester's Rage. Jester's Rage wouldn't be a thing if it wasn't for Cloud9. So we'll see. Give me your input. Let me know what you guys think. Those of you that know me know I'm very much into the opinion of others. And looking at things, we got almost a sack of the juices. We have a couple stacks of sandwiches. We only have 14 footlongs. We got 99 baked potatoes, a whole bunch of grilled skewers, and we got a small handful of cheeseburgers. So this process is doing, I would say, okay. Footlongs are lacking because of lettuce. So that would need to be upgraded. Cheeseburgers are lacking because of cheese, probably because of salt. I need to find a better source of salt or a way to make salt. Because, I mean, if we're going to continue in this pack, I have to have a plan. I have to have a path. Pot plus water. Cyclic assembler? Yep. Looks like we might be going the cyclic assembler route. Now, mind you, a lot of these concepts we can merge over into Jester's Rage. Except, well, I have a lot more tech in mind. But I have a lot more insanity. No pun intended. Or pun intended. Not sure which. But let me know what you think. Chances are this is going to be a bit of a shorter episode. Most of you know that I don't make cuts all that often. I do a chunk, and then I'll do all the monotonous, boring stuff, and then I'll do some recording, then some monotonous, boring stuff. So, that being said, I think the first thing I'm going to work on is the induction smelter. Because to make those strong boxes, we're going to need Enderium. Because I'm going to go with the resonant. That's the big in. Plus, that's a whole lot of Invar. Okay, I think I've got some Invar in here made. 30. Yeah, fantastic. Also, for the strong boxes, just to get into the reinforce requires hardened glass or hardened aluminum glass. And I do believe both of those. Aluminum is aluminum blend and obsidian dust. And that's silver and tin. So we're definitely going to go with the lead version, which is just hardened glass. You have a lead with some obsidian dust, which means we're also going to need another pulverizer. And we're going to need stuff to power this. And I'm not sure what. Now, looking at things when we move. We have a ton of food. We have more stuff over here that is not even being used. We look in some of these. Those are all my 10-10-10 migrations. We've got stuff like okra, chili pepper. Actually, I was going to make chili. Beans, cabbage, mustard seeds. Those, I think there's a mustard. What is it? Spicy mustard pork. It's actually pretty good. I just need to find black pepper. Oh, peppercorn comes from a tree. So we might be able to use the mustard, eggplant. We have a ton of stuff that we can mass produce to put into a bioreactor or a culinary generator. Now, that would require the research to figure out which is better, but it's definitely doable. We already have a complete stack, barrel full of stone. So we have building material plus the World Gen in Tropicraft. If we decide to move to Tropicraft, is there. So let's get started. Again, let me know what you think. I'm excited either way. There's a lot of stuff we haven't done here. So we can just as easily progress down this route. I just remembered something. If we're going to make these things, we have to make gears. And 10 gears specifically. So let's see here. 14, 15, 16 will make 4. This will make us 4. of the hardened machine frames because I know we're going to need the induction smelter, a pulverizer. So it's at least 2 of them. Cyclic assembler we want to make. So that would be 3. But we need power. We're definitely going to need power. Do we want to go with a furnace generator? Because, I mean, that'd be awesome. But that's a whole lot of iron. You can go with the ender generator. It's still a chunk of iron, but then there's all that other stuff. Potions. Solar is obviously out of the question being underground. Pink generator. We don't have any pink cows. Or anything else pink for that matter. Let's see what we have by way of engines. It is all steam. So it looks like we're going to have to go with a pair of furnace generators. Maybe 3. We do have a healthy bit of iron. So that shouldn't be too terrible. We'll make 3 blocks. Let's see here. It was like that. Surrounded like that. Pull the generator back up. Redstone. And some furnaces. So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Though I don't think I have any pre-made furnaces Wait a minute. Look at that. I do. I got me some furnaces. So that should suffice for some power for now. Let's see how these gears are doing. Fantastic. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to make 2 of the machine casings. Induction smelter. This, like a saw. 1, 2. And we'll hold on to the rest. No, we're definitely filling our inventory with a quickness, that's for sure. Or actually, you're gonna go in here, but I need my other cast. That way we get a whole ton of iron ingots, not a whole ton of iron gears. Don't need gears. Sorry. And we'll put this last one back in here. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Induction smelter. Invar. Fantastic. So we need 8 of those. So we're going to do it like that. We're going to switch these out real fast. Let's get this Invar going. So if we need 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So that will give us our 2 doodads. Okay. That should be simple enough. Gotta do something about these hearts. Probably make 2 of these because, well, let's face it, the other machine's gonna need 1. We all know this. So yeah, I've been very excited with the progress of the pack, and both of them, to be completely honest, I've had an absolute blast with Cloud9. Advent of Ascension, and not that I ever think I want to say it's Zalova is the correct pronunciation of the mod developer's name, but not that I will ever think that he's going to see this. There's so many people much bigger than me that are out there that are using his pack. Prime example, top of that list, Red B15 and I has Cupquake. They came up with this. So I don't know that he's ever going to see this, but man, you did an amazing job with this pack. Just absolutely amazing. It's sparked me, and I know to use it I had to get your permission. But it sparked me to make my mod pack, and it's given all of us here at Sentinel-Gaming new drive, so to speak. We're all excited. So, granted, we'll see what happens. AT can take up to, I believe it's 3 weeks to make their decision. And it could come back saying, hey, fix this, and this. And it could be broke as hell. We don't know. We do not knows. Not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, but we are crossing our fingers. And yeah, a lot of people are like, well, you made the pack. Why do you keep saying we? Everything I do is for my organization. I get irritated with them. Those that are around know I tend to have a short fuse, but it's an amazing group of folks. So if any of you out there have no idea who Sentinel-Gaming is, like, I don't know who these clowns are, but you're curious, you want to know who we are, you want to come hang out, by all means, hit me up, let me know. Find the stream. And you come hang out with us in TeamSpeak. It really is that simple. Okay. How do I want to do this? I need a dolly. Because you are not connected to anything up here. Which means you're coming with me. Which means I need to make a third machine. Put you right there. Because I need to power these. I need to know where I'm going to put these furnace generators. That's the thing about the mindset of I know I'm going to be moving is I don't want to spend a lot of time organizing and constructing now that I've gone through and created that massive food thing. I think thing is the best way to describe it. Hey, look, another furnace generator. I think this one. It's already got juice in it. So trying to figure out where to put things is its own trick. Because I got shit everywhere. I really do. And I have no idea where my axe, hatchet, use a mattock. Mattock will work. Those are item ducts. Okay. I think for the time being, I'm going to pick up all of these up here. Wow, this is actually not the greatest. Pick all these up, and we're going to put it up in here. So, we're going to break. Huh, flashbacks. Break was the first 3 words anytime there was an emergency on the flight line while I was active duty. We hear break, and then the response. If it was from Mach, they didn't say it was from Mach. The good old days. I do miss being in the military. But I think the girlfriend would not be happy. So I'm not. And my knee wouldn't be happy. That's for damn sure. Flux duct. Okay, we got that. Machine. We're going to put the flux ducting back here. We're going to get all this situated. That is the one thing I will say about this pack that I am enjoying immensely. Is the simple fact that I don't know the best course of progress. There are so many other packs that I've played that have certain mods in it. And it's like, okay, I'm going to get this accomplished. I know the rough general path. Sometimes you get deviations, but you still have an overall concept. Well, a lot of those mods that I am so are not in here. Now, they are in my pack, but there's a lot of stuff in my pack to keep people on their toes. Why am I don't even remember what I'm doing. Well, I do, but I'm trying to find that bad boy right there. Because, yeah. Because that. But with this pack, there is that level of what's next. Or how am I going to go about doing this or that or this other thing? And I need to plug this with a quickness. Because my luck, something like the Shade or something else just as scary is going to come looking for me, come through that way, and be like, hey, Jester. What's up, buddy? Guess what? That's right. We're here to ruin your day. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep. I think that'll work beautifully. I am not hooking... Well, I might as well hook that one up anyway. I was going to say, I'm not hooking it up because it's already got power. All it's going to do is it's going to siphon power into there. Now, what did I need the pulverizer for? Oh, that's right. Some of the stuff I have to make into dust. And, ooh, how am I going to get an excessive amount of obsidian? That's going to be tricky. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do that. Unless I make an endothermic pump, camp out in the nether, and get me some nether stars. Or some, not nether stars, some blaze rods. So I can make the tank. So yeah, not 100% on that one. Good job, stupid. You didn't think this one through. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna need that. Powered furnace. Oh no, redstone furnace. That's right. Like, wait a minute. Redstone furnace, clay, copper. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to put. Boy, I need to get more clay. Okay, gotta make 2 of them. Gotta make 2 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I gotta do that. I'm gonna have to make another one of those silly things and put that right on top there. I have another redstone reception coil. What else do I have that I don't know about? I mean, come on. So, yeah. Powered furnace requires brick. That's what I'm looking for. Brick. Oh, nope. Fantastic. That was easy. She's a brick house. Sorry. My brain wanders off from time to time. Anyone who spent any amount of moments around me knows this and is not surprised and is probably laughing at me. But that's okay. Alrighty then. And blam. 1 and 2. We now have powered furnace, which will pull this stuff when needed. Probably put a hopper upgrade on it and put it literally right smack dab on top. And then I'm going to have to run piping back down and underneath to put the charcoal into the furnace generators to keep them powered up. 48, 48. And then we can begin. However, I have another problem, and that's obsidian. Obsidian is my problem. So between this episode and next, while everybody decides, I'm going to, well, for one, do some mining, gather some more resources, get all that taken care of. 2, I'm going to make the endothermic pump. I'm going to go into the nether. Maybe, if I'm lucky, I will not have a clown, but look at the frogs, bomb carriers. It does not appear. Well, I have a ghast. A flame walker. I want to get the fire bat. The fire bat is impervious to the explosions from the blazes. And so then, armed with my trusty bow, I can sit back and just start picking blazes off. Which reminds me, I need to get... We have Britannia in here, don't we? Yes, we do, because... No, I don't have a... I thought I had the ring. I guess I don't. But maybe get the ring of magnetism, which does not have an 8 in it. Ring o' magnetism, which is mana steel ingots, the mana lens, gold, iron, which is a piece of cake. So we need 8 mana steel ingots, which is a mana pool with some iron, which is very simple to set up. Anybody who hasn't done Britannia, that is very simple to set up, but the curve for Britannia is immense. Anyhow, we got a handful of machines, talked about some stuff that's going on here in the future. This seems like a good wrapping up point. So if you're enjoying this series and you want me to continue, please let me know. If you think it'd be more exciting to switch over and do a single player world of Jester's Rage, do the same thing. Let me know. I'm going to continue, hopefully get you guys interacting a little bit more so I know what's going on, what you guys want to see, stuff like that. But let me know. Maybe we can get an idea of a progression, what kind of environment, what kind of house we want to have, stuff like that. Any of those suggestions, ideas, comments, complaints, whatever the case may be, throw them down there in the basement. We will address them accordingly. So until next time, take care, and I will catch up with you then.